Hello Aries, welcome to Spirit and You. My name is Debbie and here is your January 2019, wow, reading. Okay, so I'm going to kick off with the first card that I've got for you, which is the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay, let's just sort of put that over there for you. Can you see that? Okay, Daughter of Pentacles. Well, this is beautiful for you. So we start off the month feeling rather good about ourselves. There's money's on our mind. We're wondering how we're going to start January and we're thinking about, okay, right, so new year, new horizons, new goals, new plans. What will I do with it? What's coming in for me? What am I expecting this year? Because it being 2019, I think you've got high expectations for the year, and so you should go out with that. I want to uncover more about me. I want to uncover more about life. I want to delve into what's going on in the universe and what's around me and what's my plan of attack. And the Daughter of Pentacles, as I'm feeling this for you, is going to say to you, listen, the horizon is so great. Look at it. We could see this horizon here. Look how sure-footed she is as she stands on that sort of mound, that almost snow, could be a hill, whatever that is. It's a foundation, and it means I'm standing there. And I'm feeling good about me, and I'm rejoicing all the things that are dear to me, that are important to me, and I'm not fazed by what I've got ahead of me. In fact, I really want to take a leap of faith. I really want to get on with things. This card feels for me, for you Aries, that we're going to be making moves, we're going to be doing things. We've got a very artistic flair coming through here, and we're going to be utilising it. There could be some sort of message coming through for you as well, sort of on the financial basis. Somebody comes up with an idea for you, comes up with an introduction into something and says, listen, I've just been thinking about this, and you'd be the right person to implement it, because you've got all that idea and that energy. Let's use your creativity to move us forward around our financial area of life. That's what I'm feeling from this. I'm getting a sense of, don't feel shy about you pushing yourself forward. It's not normally in your nature to feel shy, but sometimes you can be a little bit reserved. Sometimes you can think, ooh, will I make a fool of myself? Well, no, you won't. You just do this because I've got this beautiful horizon here, so I'm pleased with this. This feels right for you. This is you moving forward. This is you being very sure-footed, paying attention to the detail, and something coming in terms of the money here. This is what I'm getting with this card. It's a great way to start and kick off January. Lovely, Aries. And then let's get your next card up for you. So here you are. You've got strength. So beautiful, lovely fire energy, which would suit you rather well, wouldn't it? And it shows your inner strength and your ability. It does show your love of yourself as well, and I think that's quite important, because as you start off the month, that sort of had that little moment of, is it okay to be me? What if all my ambitions, aren't quite understood the way they want them to be? Well, actually, this card would say to you, use that inner strength, that strength that you've got inside of you, to project yourself forward. This is a fire sign, so it could be a Leo coming in. We've got Leo the lion here, and of course will resonate with you in terms of the fire sign. But it feels to me as if, I'm going to be looking at my hair, making my hair look nice. I'm tending to myself. I'm thinking about which way I'm doing things, and I'm using that inner strength and my inner ability. If this is a Leo, male or female coming through, they've got a lovely strength of character which would complement you. But we may have a battle of wills there, so we have to be a little bit conscious of that. So use that inner reserve and strength to work out which way forward you want to go. But when strength comes in, and it's coming in for you, it really does feel as if that, this is your strength. This is you drawing on your own inner ability, that strength that you've got inside of you. Let's turn that over, because I feel like I want to just kind of turn it over for you as well. And let's use that infinity. Let's use the universe and the universal strength that we've got to guide us. I like this. The energy on this is quite grounding as well, which is good, because it'll save you shooting off and not knowing where your feet are. When we had the Daughter of Pentacles here, she was very sure-footed. So I want you to feel like that. I want you to be sure, feet on the ground, and know where you're going. And then we've got another pentacle coming in here, so going into the second week for you, which is the Mother of Pentacles. Can you see that okay? Okay, so this is bringing in the money again, the material side of things, things that are important to you, people that are important to you, projects that are important to you, your business partnership if you're in one, that sort of relationship with partnerships being very important, being very dear to you, people that are close to you, projects that are close to your heart that you've implemented. I get a sense of being almost sort of sat in my own space, sat in my own comfort, thinking, well, actually, the wheels are in motion, the project's underway, and the finances are kind of in place. This is a sense of surety for me here. The energy is very calm. I'm feeling calm. I've got that inner strength. I've had my leap of faith. I'm kind of sitting in my own strength here, in my own ability, I think is the right word. My own ability. I've got it. Why wouldn't I use it? You know, I've got a keen eye for detail. I listen, I see, and I think, you know, and I know what I'm doing. So I think I can, in this, it feels for me now that you'll be thinking, well, I can be a little bit comfortable in my understanding. So this money aspect, this material, this object, this objectivity even that you're going to be feeling is going to feel really positive for you moving forward. So there's going to be a sense of, I've got this. I've just got this. And again, now look, as we're going into the end of the second week here, we've got another horizon here. So what you've got is the Six of Swords here. So this horizon pulls over. Let me just get this card up for you again. For your horizon at the beginning, you see? And they just want to join and make that lovely horizon movement. I'm happy with this. So here we are. So we've got the, oops, let's just bring that for you. So we've got the sixth. Now I know that this is referring to your day-to-day kind of routine, what you're doing in your life. This is you thinking things through. This is you working things out, working out which way are things going to go. Could be that, you know, it's very much in your head. You're contemplating, you're working things out, you're analysing it, you're intellectually working things out and thinking them through. And that's good, because that's always a great way to approach a situation, is to think it through. I like the fact that we've got a horizon, so anything that you are thinking through will materialise and open up into a lovely horizon for you. And this is also that lovely giving and receiving as well. So there'll be ideas that you'll be talking with people about, ideas that you'll be mulling over yourself, and things that you'll be thinking about that will make sense to you. So I don't want you to worry about swords sort of sitting on the ground here, because actually what that means to me is that you've taken them out of your head and centered yourself with it. So you're coming from a place of, I get it, I'm understanding it. And that would lead very nicely then into your third week here, where we have the Ace of Cups. Well, beautiful. I mean, a gift from God. You know, somebody looking down on you, you being surrounded by something greater than yourself, something you'll really like as well. Very much around the emotional side of things here, because it's a cup and that means water. But, you know, the fact that it is a goblet, it's like I want to cheers, I want to rejoice. So how about we celebrate something with friends, with family, even in our business relationship. It feels like there's going to be a form of celebration going into that third week. But this is something that you'll be very pleased about, something you've been waiting for, something that feels good. It could very easily be in your emotional life, you know, your relationship rather, and could be just as easily on a business level, because they both work hand in hand. And I'm getting a mixture of that with you. So I like that feel. I like that sense of clarity. I like the fact that your mind is going to be feeling clear because you've settled into what you're doing. You're confident in you, and we're rejoicing here. So when this comes in, this lift, this emotional lift, it's going to be very welcome for you, and you're going to enjoy that. And I get a sense of warmth, you know, like I'm actually planning my holiday. It's January, I don't care. I'm going to be planning my holiday. I feel you doing that, and you getting together, two heads, you know, chatting away and working out what we're going to do, what you're going to do, and it's going to feel lovely. So there's that sense of celebration with this. And then we've got the Seven of Cups. So we've got cups again. So we're coming on, we've got our pentacles, And we've got a cup's got a few pentacles actually. I'm just adjusting the cards there. So let's have a look at this card now. And this is that one of those cards where when I'm feeling this for you as well, I'm feeling spiritual, because 7 always draws me to that. That's what they give me. That's what I understand. And it's kind of what I want to give to you as well. You know, the 7 being a very spiritual number, and there's 7 days in the week and all that connotation with 7. And I want you to just be aware of, yes, you've got choices, and yes, you've got things that you may be having to make decisions on, but you've got such a great awareness and you've got such clarity, you know, within this month, that you're not going to get too muddled. I mean, sometimes we can just overthink things, and you know, we've just had Christmas and there might be an excess of presents and stuff, and where do I put them and who do I give them to? Do I give them away or do I keep them? What do I do with them? Well, just put them where they need to go and give them to whom they need to go to, and take them to the charity shop if you know you've got extra stuff. Somebody will be so grateful of it. But in terms of your thoughts as well, and your emotions and what might be going on at work, look at the situation, sort of open up the cupboard door almost, look inside and think, okay, what do I need? What do I need to take from this? What part of this situation requires all of my thought process and what doesn't? And whatever doesn't, you just let it go. And what you need, you take with you. So let's draw you to that lovely 1 cup there, which is you. And, you know, just turn yourself round, you know, just change your objective, change your perspective, see which way it feels right for you. What choices do you feel that you should make? And sometimes if we've got more than one choice, we can worry that that's too many choices. But it's not, because choices are there for a reason. They're just to let you know that, you know, you've got a few choices. Which one do you want to take? You know, maybe you want to take 2. Maybe there's 2 forms of direction that you want to go into. But you'll do that, and you'll do that wisely. You've got that capability. And as we're just going into the 4th week here, what do we got here? We've got the 6 of Pentacles. So you've got that sort of money aspect coming in, that material aspect that we talked at the very beginning, and actually running all the way through, which is lovely for you. So this again, day-to-day routine, what you do, the people that you meet, the people you interact with at work, the business venture that you're taking on, the projects that you're undergoing, you working out which is your best way forward. But what it does show here as well is it's fruitful. It's you working towards something, it's you reaping the benefits, it's you sowing the seeds and things coming to, well, not fruition yet, but you're a good way there, aren't you? Number 6 is more than halfway. So you're headed in the right direction, and things are coming together on that material level and on that, you know, project that you're working on, partnership that you're in, whatever that might be for you. But this says that you're getting there and you're more than halfway. So progress, and it's steady progress. I think that's fantastic. That's really good for you. I like the way that this moves as well here. That gives me a sense of courage, makes me feel as if it wouldn't matter how windy the day was, you know, my hat wouldn't blow off, and it wouldn't matter how difficult somebody was with me, you won't shake me. And it's that kind of feel. It's that I've got an assurity here. I can handle and tackle situations that come my way because I have got a handle on this, and I've got an inner strength, and I've got a flair as well, because I feel quite artistic with this card. You know, like I can paint and I can draw and I can make cakes, and I've just are able to communicate what I need in life, and I'm very good at talking to people. That's how this card makes me feel, which is for you. So I like this card for you. So that's great. And then we go on to, at the end of the month, you see, what you've got here is, you've got the Daughter of Wands. Daughter of Wands. Look, let's just turn her over a bit and look at that. We've got that lovely figure of 8 again, that sort of affinity, that strength that I want to draw from this. And this is you with your passion, you with your goals, you with your desires, you with your ability to maneuver into a situation. This is you controlling what you want. It's like you're very sure of yourself. You've got these goals and you've got these passions, and you've started off the month starting off with this lovely feeling of money's coming in, the horizon's looking really good. You've got an optimistic feel to you. There's no pessimistic feel here. There's no, oh, I can't, it's January and I just can't and I've got all this to do. No, 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 no. That isn't where you're at. This is you moving forward for the month. There's no time like the present. 2019 is another year that we have to encounter, we have to go through, and we have to make the most of. And actually, we have to enjoy, because it's going to be a good year. I know there's a lot going on in the world, but there's always a lot going on in the world. And, you know, it's quite important that we enter into the spirit of our lives, into the spirit that's within us, and enjoyed the gifts that we have and the gifts that are all around us. And this makes me feel like a gift. This is another one that makes me want to dance, makes me want to move. Can you see that? Can you see how you could? And the ability for you to transform yourself when you need to. I've got you being very spiritual, very connected with the people that are around you, the things that you're doing, and very connected in your ideas. I'm feeling a little bit of you doing it solo in some respects, but that's all right. You like that, so I'm getting that solo feel. But I know that you are connected and that you have got spirit around you, and that keeps you going. People really like being around you as well. There's a real sense of joy with you, a real sociability, which is really nice. So this is you ending the month on a very positive note, with your goals, with your desires, with your dreams, with that burning passion that you've got. So you start the month like that and you end the month like that. So good for you, Aries. You wouldn't have it any other way. I picked 2 other cards for us. This is a spirit animal card and it's an owl, so I'm just going to get it and show you it here. Can you see that? Yeah. Beautiful. So straight away we've got this kind of 360 vision, haven't we, that we know that owls have. And having that 360-degree vision, that insight, that ability, that sphere of life is kind of where you are, just generally. So you've got a bit of a handle on life anyway. You do see things from all angles. You're very good. You're a great communicator, and you're a good moderator, and you're flexible enough to understand that your ideas are good, but then so are other people's too. You know, sometimes we need their injection. So this is you sort of, you know, looking over like the owl would do, looking over at the situation, having that wiseness that carries you forward and that draws people to you, so that when you do need a community feel, you can draw on that. Because I know that we talked about the solo aspect. Yes, you're great at doing being solo and going solo, and there are times when all that's needed is your energy. And there are other times when we need a community feel, when we need to draw on some colleagues, some people around us, that community feel. I get that with the owl with you. I like the idea of you thinking about things, maybe even working into the small hours while you're on a project, while you're journaling, writing things down, keeping your diary, whatever it is that you're doing that requires you to almost have that night owl feel to you. But that's lovely. I'm getting a lovely sense of number 3 for you, which brings in that spiritual aspect as well, that sort of Trinity feel, which is what I'm being given now, so I have to give that to you. I like the whole aspect of this. This is also you being very capable of looking after you. This is if something needs to be done and it's on a soul survival basis, you've got it. You've got it. You can do this. And also the universe has your back. University might come in as well, because that word just kind of sort of slipped, didn't it? So we could be studying, because there's a wiseness to this. And look what you get for your angel card. Move. Or wouldn't that figure? Movement, energy, vibrancy, colour, your energy, the way that you move. We've got that flow again, which, you know, I had with the Daughter of Wands, that sort of, you know, and also I had with the 6 as well. I just wanted to kind of move my body around. So this could well be you wanting to go onto some sort of fitness regime, which would figure for January, because lots of people do. But it's never a bad idea to keep fit, is it? One way or the other, to get moving a little bit. It's good for mind, body and soul. We need all of that. We need to be active here, and then we need to be active, because they go hand in hand, don't they? Body's very important and very special to us. So I like this movement, and I love the colours that you've got there. So I'd also feeling with I want to give you the number 4, that being quite relevant, prevalent, and maybe your own kind of propensity, sort of that grounding you, because I know you have a a tendency to fly off and go off and move really fast, because that's an energy thing for you. So grounding isn't a bad idea. Going out in nature, you'll love that. I can feel you doing that. January is a lovely month for you. Kickstart it with that lovely movement, with the energy that you've got in this reading, the energy that's all around you, and your own uniqueness, which is beautiful and is actually all you need, Aries. So you believe in you, because the rest of us do, and we need you. I'd like to have a lovely January. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, as I am really trying to get my subscriptions up. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, YouTube is a marathon. You know, it's not something that just happens, and I do get that. But, you know, on my marathon, it would be like be great to be getting somewhere. So if you could like and subscribe, well, that would be lovely. I will see you in February, if not before. Until then, make January fabulous. Bye bye.